Hello everyone. Now let us start few more sums on circles. We are going to do some more problems on circles based on the four theorems: double angle theorem, angles in the same segment of a circle are equal, angle in a semicircle is a right angle, and the opposite angles of cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary, though last theorem has not as yet come into the practice. We have not done any sum based on that. Maybe one or two we might have done, but not mainly. Mainly we have used the angles in the same segment. Now let us see this problem which is drawn on, you can see on your screen, a circle with center O and CD is diameter passing through O. AB is also passing through the center of the circle. DEB and AOB are straight lines. Angle AOD is 75. Angle DCE is 40. And he says you have to find CDE, CDE which is done in yellow color, and OBE angle which is done in the red color. Now because DC is diameter, so I'll use the property of a semicircle. Angle DEC, angle DEC will be 90 degree angle in a semicircle. Angle in a semicircle is right angle. Angle in a semicircle is right angle. Angle in a semicircle is right angle. I have got two angles of the triangle DEC. One is 40, one is 90, and I have to calculate the third one, that is CDE. So angle CDE will be 180 minus 90 plus 40. Generally what you do when one of the angles is 90, so 90 is gone, so from 90 you subtract 40. 90 minus 40, that is 50 degree. We have got the angle CDE. We have got angle CDE. Now we have to calculate the angle. We have to calculate the red angle. We have to calculate the red angle. Now please understand, I can calculate angle DOB. Angle DOB can be calculated as 180 minus 75 degree. That will come out to be 105 degree. Why? Because AOB is a straight line. AOB is a straight line. AOB is a straight line. A straight line is of 180 degree. AOB is a straight line. So if it is 75, if AOD is 75, let me write that angle with another color. Okay, so this angle becomes 105. 105. Yellow we have already calculated as 50. The yellow angle which is there, CDE, we have calculated as 50. So in triangle ODB, now in triangle ODB, what are we going to do? In triangle ODB, what are we going to calculate? We will say angle OBD, which is red in color shown, 180 minus how much? 105 plus 50. 105 plus 50. That will be 155. 180 degree minus 155 degree. That is 10 minus 5 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2. 125 degree. We have got angle OBD as 120. No. 25 degree actually. 10, 5, 5, 7, 5, 2, 25 degree. 180. This is 25 degree. This has come out to be 25. 25 plus 105 will be 130, and that is 50. 150 plus the 50 is 130 plus 50 will be 180. So we have calculated all the three angles which were required, and I have shown them in different color so that you can understand clearly that what is there. Is that clear? Now let us see the second sum. Second sum is very interesting. Please understand one thing very clearly, that he has given I as the incenter. I told you that circumcenter and incenter are two different things. You have to understand the difference. If circumcenter of the triangle is given, that usually that will be the center of the circle. But here in center is the point where the bisectors of the angle. I is in center of the triangle ABC. I is the point where the bisectors of angle A, B and C meet, or they are coincident. They are coincident at I, they meet at I. They are passing through point I. In center, in center of the triangle, I am writing in center of triangle is a point where the bisectors of the angles of the triangle are concurrent. Concurrent means passing through the same point. Are concurrent. Concurrent means passing through the same point. Are concurrent. Are concurrent. Are concurrent. Are concurrent. That means I is the point where all three uh, bisectors of the angle meet. It means what actually? It means angle BAI is equal to angle CAI. It also means if I join, and let me take another color. I'm saying BAI is equal to this. Also angle ABI will be equal to angle IBC, and angle ACI will be equal to angle ICB. Now we know this is 55, this is 65. 55 plus 65 is 120. So angle BAC, angle BAC will be 180 minus 55 plus 65 degree, that will be 180 minus 120, that will come out to be 60 degree. That angle will come out to be 60 degrees. So this total angle is 60. So that means this is 30 and this is 30. Is that clear? Now similarly, we had said that BAI is equal to CA, BAI is equal to CBI. CBI, this B. CBI, which will be 55 upon 2. 55 upon 2 means 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 14, 2 5s are 10, 27.5 degree. And A, B, what am I writing here? ACI, ACI is equal to ICB. Okay, ABI is equal to, I'm writing wrong. I've written one angle, BAI, uh, BAI is equal to CAI. I had written wrong, curly, correct there. There's no problem. BA, BAI is equal to CAI is equal to angle CAI is equal to 30 degrees. After this, I am writing ABI, ABI is equal to IBC, IBC that is 55 upon 2, that is 27.5 degree. And then I am writing ACI and ICB, that is 65 upon 2, that is 2 threes are 6, 2 twos are 4, 2 fives are 10, 32.5 degrees. So we have got these angles like this. Now he wants BCD. He wants angle BCD. He wants angle BCD. Okay. Angle BCD and BAD are angles in the same segment. Angle BCD and BAD. Angle BCD will be equal to angle BAD will be equal to 30 degree, same segment property, same segment property, same segment property. You will see here, I'll take another color, red. If this angle is 30, then this angle is also 30, because BD is the base on which triangle BAD and BCD is made, so this is 30 degree. If this is 30 degrees, similarly DC is the base, so DAC and DAC and DBC will be equal. If this is 30, this will be also 30 degree. DAC and DBC will be 30. DAC, DAC and DBC both will be also 30 degree. The reason is the angles in the same segment. So I have got BCD, I have got angle BCD which has come out to be 30 degree. I have got angle CBD which is also 30 degree. I need to find angle DCI. DCI. DCI is very simple. This is dividing, so 65 upon 2 plus 30. DCI, angle DCI will be how much? Will be 30 plus 32.5. 30 plus 32.5, that will come out to be 62.5 degree. Why? Because this angle is 30 and this angle ICB is 32.5, and he wants DCI. So I will add 30 plus 32.5. So I'll get DCI. Then he wants BIC. He wants angle BIC. You see, what you can do is that you have calculated this angle. How much have you calculated? This is half of 65. This is half of 55. In triangle BIC, in triangle BIC, I know two angles and I have to calculate BIC. So angle BIC will be equal to 180 minus 55 upon 2 plus 65 upon 2, that is 180, and this will become actually 120 by 2, this will be 60, so this will be 120 degree. So we have got all the corresponding angles, everything we have got. Now let me mark the angles with different colors for your convenience. Uh, this angle will be 65 upon 2, 65 upon 2. Similarly, this angle is 55 upon 2 and 55 upon 2. Why? Because I is the incenter, and the incenter is the point of concurrency for the internal bisector angles. Internal bisector angle. That is why it is 30, 30, 65 upon 2, 65 upon 2, 55 upon 2, 55 upon 2. All angles are written here, which you easily can see. Now let us see this third question here. Let us see at the third question. And third question is saying, he says that this is a circle is given in which AB is the diameter, PQ is any line, PQ is any line, AC and BD are perpendicular to the same line, they are perpendicular to the same line, and this line BD is intersecting cutting the circle at point E. So if I join B to A to E, suppose I join A to E, if I join A to E, then I will say angle AEB is 90 degree. I will say angle AEB is 90 degree. Why is angle AEB 90 degree? Angle AEB is 90 degree because angle in a semicircle is always a right angle. And if this is angle of 90 degree, then this angle will also be 90 degree, because BED is a straight line. BED is a straight line. So let me write down angle AEB is 90 degree. AB is diameter. AB is diameter. Either I say AE is diameter, or I say angle in a semicircle is always a right angle. If angle AEB is 90, then angle AED will be also 90. That will be 180 minus 90, that will be 90 degree. That will be 90 degree. Now just see the figure AEDC. In AEDC, in quadrilateral quadrilateral in quadrilateral AEDC, AEDC. Now all three angles are 90 degree. Angle C is 90 given, angle D is 90 given, angle E is 90. So angle CAE will be 360 minus 90 plus 90 plus 90. So this will become equal to 90 degree. 360 minus 270 will give you 90 degree. Okay. Now once we have got this also as 90, I've got this angle also as 90. This angle is be 90. All the four angles of the quadrilateral are 90. That means this is a rectangle. AEDC, hence AEDC is rectangle. Hence hence AEDC AEDC is a rectangle. Is a rectangle. It is a rectangle. It is a rectangle. And opposite sides of rectangle are equal. And what did we have to prove? We have to prove that AC is equal to ED. So so AC is equal to ED. Opposite sides. Opposite opposite sides. Opposite sides of rectangle are equal. Opposite sides of rectangle are equal. So we got a rectangle. We got a rectangle. Now I'm going to stop this video here only because I'm crossing the time almost. So let us stop recording. Thank you. Bye bye.